For me, March Madness is all about the Cinderellas, all about the underdogs. And for me this year, it's not been it. I cannot recall a tournament that has been this boring in a long time. For me, tournaments are entertaining when we've got the underdogs like LaSalle or UMBC beating Virginia, Florida Gulf Coast, Shaka Smart's VCU teams a long time ago, Lehigh and Mercer beating Duke. Like, that is what I'm talking about. Now, the Cinderella teams that won in this tournament, we've got really three lower seeds that won. We've got Murray State, and that wasn't really that big of a deal because Marquette, they're not really that much of a instilled basketball institution. They're not a big time team, and they got killed in the second round too. So much for that. And not to mention they have the second best player in college basketball in Ja Morant. So big upset. Then we've got Oregon as a 12 seed. Like, Oregon's a big school. They've been good at basketball before. They're really good at football most of the time. Like, that's not a Cinderella at all. We've got Liberty. Okay, Liberty won. Who was it against? Mississippi State. Like, Mississippi State is such a random team in the tournament. The only reason they were in the tournament is because they're in the SEC. I mean, they're not really that good of a team. They fell off dramatically at the end of the season. And Liberty lost in the second round too. As I'm recording this video, the only team that's left that's like a 12 seed or below is UC Irvine. And the only reason they won in the first round too is because Kansas State was way overseeded. And that was largely in part due to the fact that their best player, Dean Wade, was out. And Kansas State, already not a great team to begin with, was out. So, you get the point. There's been no upsets this year. We got spoiled last year with Sister Jean and Loyola Chicago and then UMBC making history. But this year there's no upsets. And what that means is that the people that usually don't know anything about how March Madness works and don't know how upsets happen, the people that don't watch college basketball that have just been picking the higher seeds, for the most part, are the ones that are at the top of the brackets. Last year was the year of the upset. This year, it's the year of the favorite. Duke survived today against UCF. If UCF had won as a 9 seed against Duke in the round of 32, that would have spiced things up. Teams have come close, but they have not been able to finish the deal. This March Madness, it's been bad. It's not been entertaining. Hopefully it gets better, though. But really, unless Duke loses, like in the Sweet 16, there's really not much madness going on. I'll see you guys in the next one.